This is my May 1st garden update. And other than the one I did in January, because I was surprised about the weather, this is my second 2024 garden update. And it's May 1st. Anyway, this is my mother's mint box. And for the last 3 years, I think I've been trying to exchange it out for something else. See, when I was in Texas, somebody taped it up. So I'm going to try this year to transplant. I'm going to try. I should have done it in the fall before it starts to, the mint's coming back up. But mint is hard to kill, from what I can figure out. This box been here for years. And it's still the same old box. Just falling apart, but it's the same thing. But this is a garden update, not a weeding video. Okay, so anyway, my mother's mint, and inside of it, of course, is a whole bunch of mustard greens. And I will be cutting those soon. My other mint box, mustard greens. And these are volunteer from last year. I had a tree that was over here in my asparagus. Look at my asparagus. Another one's in my asparagus. And I left it in there. By mistake, of course. And it went to seed. So once it went to seed, I couldn't do anything until afterwards. And of course, seed was blown everywhere. So now I have a lot of volunteer mustard greens. My asparagus container. These are so skinny, I only picked 2. So I'm going to let the rest go this year, and the next year I'll see what happens. Also in here, I planted 1 new crown, purple. This is asparagus again. I have 2 in here. And by the time you see this, you'll see the video. I have 2 in here. All my soil is over here. I have to get those moved. Potato. These are potatoes from the inside. I'm sure you should hopefully saw the video when I did this before you see this garden update. Another little potato. I think this was a skin. I'm not sure what's going to do. It's a skin. Let's see what happens. And of course, look here. Purple mustard from last year. A whole lot is attached. Last year, I had garlic in there. And I wanted to plant garlic again this year in it. But as you can see, since the mustard took over, I had no choice but to leave the mustard. But perfect timing. They gave me to go to seed, so it's so hot. I'm going to cut them. Snow peas. One of, I think, a hot bunch. We'll track them as we go. Snow peas, I see slug crawling. So I'm going to put some sluggo down as soon as I finish. There's nothing over here yet. I haven't got to this corner yet. So, nothing there. Oh, except maybe another mustard green coming up. Over here, I have potatoes. Remember the potatoes? I have some spinach in this. My lavender from last year. Came back looking good too. Look at my asparagus. Pull back. Look at my asparagus. It went to seed. Like I said, winter was so nice and hot. So that's fine. I'll see what happens. And, oops. Yeah. The only thing in this container, is garlic chives. The rest is weed, which I'll get to eventually. There's nothing else here. I haven't got to these yet. My fig tree. Normally I do a separate video for my vegetable, for my fruits, but since it's not a lot, I can do everything in one. It won't be so long. This is my Chicago Hardy fig tree. This is last year was year 2. This is year 3. And I think I have a tiny one here. But I'm not expecting any miracle. I was hoping to get figs. I hope I get figs. Oops. So anyway, last year my collard green survived. Wow. You know, this was what people and their music. You can hear the music a block away. That's how loud they have these things going. Anyway, hopefully not an issue on here. These went to seed on me. I thought I was gonna have greens this year, but not. They went to seed, so I just let them go and I collect the seeds. Also, but inside I decided to plant some peas in here. So I have some beans in here. French horticulture beans. So I plant some beans in here. Let's see what happens. Of course, my winter sowing containers are here. I'm going to have to come and cut these things off, these lids off. If I had a lot of space, I could just spread them out, but I'm trying to keep them in one area so I don't forget about them and get them plant out. These are all shrew up because I just opened a container. Over there to the spinach, I opened that up a couple of days ago, and it's weatherized. It's looking good over there. These, I just opened them up. Potatoes from inside again. Hopefully you saw the video when I planted these. Okay, empty container. Over here, my volunteer carrots and radish. This is my year 3 volunteer radish. The carrots went to seed last year, so this is year 1. Last year, the radish were volunteer. They came up last year from the year prior, so this is year 3 for them. It's only a few came up this time, which is good because I wanted to put more soil in it, and but I didn't get a chance because all these guys came up. And over here is 2 of my figs. 2 of my figs. And the other one is here. I moved them over here. I moved them over here so they can sit here and get some nice sun. It's a nice little area to get sun in the spring and summer. In the fall, there's no sun over here, but spring and summer is not much sun. I have some climbing time, or what they call it in here. I don't think I did these a lot. I have some time in here, running time, or the one on the ground time, the one you walk on. So I'm trying to catch it. This was full. I guess it died down from lack of water. What do you think? All those I picked up when I went to the garden center. Stick them in here and see if they will grow. Of course, my container with my hens and chicks. I have to get in there and do some weeding. And this is just some, I forget what you call these. These are climbers, or I'm not a flower person, I forgot the names. I was supposed to plant them. I want to plant them some area to take it to weeds, but they say you can just pick a piece, drop it somewhere, and it would grow. That's what they say. This used to be full, so I don't know what happened. It's all dying off. Again, carrots. Planted carrots in this again this year. I have to make sure I don't do it again next year because this would be year 2 that I have carrots in the same container, and I didn't switch the soil out. The white stuff in there is bone meal that I sprinkled on top. I'm trying to pick the weed out. Anyway, that's bone meal on top. So the carrots are good. Over here is my radish, and these are volunteer radishes. Don't ask me where they came from. I must have when I weeded this one and get all these radish and stuff out, I must have just put it in this container for mulch. Never moved it, and there were seeds in there because there's a lot of stuff in there, like mulch stuff in there. See, dead leaves and stuff right there. So this stuff, when I cleaned the container out, throw it in here. Didn't expect anything, and look at that. There's nothing else here but junk. Well, my garden treasures. Another man's junk is somebody else's treasure. My treasures, which I haven't sorted out yet. Like I said, this is just the start of it. So I have my lids and everything ready to go when I get my containers. This is done for this season. So when I get a chance, I'm going to swap this out and get another container. I have beans in here. Last year I had strawberries. I only had 1 strawberry. I moved it to another location. Everything else is nothing here. My water barrel that I have collect water for me. Just this there, so if anything climb on here, they don't sink in and mess my thing. This is the cover, protects it. Just water, no mosquitoes can get in there. Over here is my blueberry, my top hat blueberry, and look at all the blossoms. Finally, I'm gonna get flowers this year. I should say I didn't get anything last year. This is year 2. It came in last year with one of the fig tree over there. That fig tree not doing anything, but this is doing good. Look at all them blossoms. Okay, so it's hot too, so the soil is good. But if it doesn't rain, it's supposed to rain this afternoon. If it doesn't rain, I'm gonna give it some more water. According to this March 30th, I planted in here. Let me see what this is. Good thing you labeled because I don't remember all this stuff. It said Danvers Long carrots, March 30th. It's a month ago. Oh, okay. I guess I can see one carrot in there. I don't see any other. But that's okay because wild lettuce, what you call volunteer lettuce seeds are coming up. And those are from behind me. So what I'm going to do is I'll give it a little more time. But I have some carrots. I'm going to replant carrot seeds in here. Since only one came up on this side with the lettuce, I'm going to use the other side over here. I'm going to plant carrots on this side. This was supposed to be spinach, and I dumped some bunching onions in here. The onions did not come up. But the spinach is trying. I see two spinach. The spinach is trying to come up. And of course, there's a radish here somewhere, coming up from somewhere. So it's okay. It's volunteer. I don't mind. The rest is, I haven't got to those yet. And of course, I got garlic chives everywhere. First plant of the season, my Brussels sprout. I love Brussels sprout, and I'm going to keep going till I get it. So another Brussels sprout plant. The one that was in here, it died out. It just shriveled up. And it died. So I took it out, put a brand new one inside. So here we go. Again, we're still working on this. Garlic chive, of course. Garlic chive. But all this I have to get to. But like I said, I'm just starting off for the season. I put a kale in here. Baby kale. It came from one of the other containers. It was a volunteer that I saw in there. I took it in. So hopefully it comes in. I put some carrots here also just to start them. Then I can transplant them and let the kale have the container just to start them. Garlic chives. Garlic chives. Catch my drift? Garlic chives. Okay. Now lavenders from last year. Last year. So this is year 2 for them. I just transplanted some lettuce from inside. I had this on the inside. I brought it outside. I'm going to transplant them out so they can give me the lettuce. My celery from last year came back. I clipped it down, trim it. So let me see what happened with this. This is a pak choy I planted out. I've started this season. They're going, see? Time to transplant them because they're already getting, it's too hot. It's really hot. I have one ensign chick survived. The squirrel dug up the other one. Don't ask me what happened to it. Garlic chives. And all garlic chives. Garlic chives. Empty containers I'll get to. I already showed you that. This has peas. I planted a second set of peas in here. April 16. This is an old tag too. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's snow peas. It's from 2014, old seeds. And I planted April 16. So let me see if anything comes up. If nothing comes up, I just plant. Hey, I got stuff can go in if it doesn't come up. My garlic, they're doing good. Look at them. Nice. In here is cauliflower. I planted 2 cauliflower in here. And I had some, what happened with this? Okay, I just separated it. For some reason, they were like over. Okay. So I just planted them a few minutes ago. 2 cauliflowers in here. So in a couple of days for them to shoot up. Again, more peas. And I see the holes, so I'm going to get some sluggo down. Over here, I planted these. So I have to reach in. It's going to scratch me up. Okay, hold on a second. Let me reach in here. This says radish, hailstone radish. And, I need to redo them because it's fading. Good, 8 March. So everybody was planted the same day. So that's 8 March. That was radish. This was radish. And this was beets. So I have beets, radish. And of course, they're all over the place. So we got beets and, the water. I guess my watering did not help. So, dude, I'm making a video, man. Oh, shit. I'm not interested in, please don't ring on the doorbell. Don't ring that doorbell. Oh my gosh. I understand everybody has to make a living, but you keep coming back and back and back for the same thing. Change your cable service. I'm not interested. I'm happy with my cable service. Anyway, let me move on. Let's stop. These are from the inside. I lost my train of thought. Oh, and my jalapeno pepper and my lemon tree. Remember, these from the inside. I bought them out. I'm trying to climatize them so the weather's so beautiful. Climatize them so they can stay outside. If this keep drying, I'm going to have to cut the whole thing off and just leave one stem. Just let me get in here. This was some sort of radish I planted. This wasn't a cold frame, but only 2 came up, and I stuck an onion in there. My garlic again. I showed a video of this. On Saturday, I was putting bone meal in there. So this is this. My blueberry. Oh, I forgot what year my baby is. I have to look this up because I am so happy. Look at this. It is beautiful. Loads of blueberry. Hopefully everything comes out this year. Okay. I have onions in here. I turned this here. This is going to be an onion container. So I have onion in here. And all these are empty for now. I have my mother's peas. Every year I try to get her peas that she used to grow. Unfortunately, she doesn't grow them anymore, so I'm growing them for her. So my mother's peas are in here. This just some bone meal spill against it when I was doing it over there. These are some branches that came off my raspberry tree, so I stuck them in here. They're going to cut. I should have cut the limbs. I should have cut these off. But they're falling off on their own anyway. And look, you got fresh ones coming already. And these are stuck there a couple of weeks ago, and they caught. Somebody stuck a garlic in one of my containers over there by the callaloo, and I saw it. I took it out. Stuck it in here. And I'm going to see what happens. Another raspberry over there that I caught. My box, I had a lot of stuff in here, but from the look of it, garlic chive took over my box. My plan this year is to find one nice size container and transplant all my garlic chives into it, because I have too many containers with garlic chive. After a while, the whole garden is going to be nothing but garlic chives. I planted some more stuff in the radishes and maybe a couple of beets, in the middle. Nothing came up, so garlic chive has everything. More peas again in this one. And this is the old peas. When I did that, I didn't have a label. So I stuck this in there so I know what it was. And this is, in a second I'll tell you, this is from 2000, this is another batch of 2014 peas. None of them has come up, but I still got a little time. Another 2 weeks or so. If they're nothing, then I have enough stuff to go in these containers. But at least I tried. I planted all the peas in there. I have 2 onions in here. And I know garlic, this is all garlic chive seeds. See all those? So I know garlic chive is going to be coming up in this. And of course, we got garlic chives. This nice pretty container, garlic chive, they have to come out because this is a nice size container. I can put something big in there. I can't let the garlic chive take over all those. My white currant. Check that out. Beautiful, my white currant. And behind it is on my white raspberry. This is the white raspberry. And the other one is a red raspberry. It's all raspberry. My new tree, my new apple tree, Golden Delicious. That's it right there. Of course, this is my callaloo box. All the callaloos are tossed in here, and then I took the empty, throw the husk away. And as you can tell, this is going to be overrun with callaloo seeds. So what I'm going to do when they come up, decent size, I transplant them to some containers. All right. The apple tree, I have to get cut down. I have to find time to do it. Like I said, the container is done. The raccoons, I didn't realize when I was gone, the raccoons turned it into a toilet, the whole container. So I just have to get time to put it out. Got some lilies here, flowers. Don't do a lot of flowers, but I have some flowers. And I have more flowers on here. Eventually I will find a bigger container, put them in, and transplant them into one big container. But for now, this nice right here. Flower, more lilies. And like I said, this is marigold, but I don't see anything coming up. More flowers. And I have a peppermint. I need to put it. Yeah. I'm going to clear this spot and put the peppermint there. So it's a peppermint down here. All right. Normally, I start my garden tour here. But I start in the back, so I'm going to finish up here. And then my grapevine. Look at my grapevine. Very nice. I redid it. I'm trying to get all this area cleaned up. So I redid the grapevine. And we stake it. My next set of garlic. This one I planted in November. The first set I saw it was October. This is November. The carrots, these carrots are from last year. I planted them last August. They did not come up in time until now. So I'm going to pull them and see what it looks like. Also, there's a tag in here. Carrot seeds. I planted some more seeds here in the spring, but I don't think they made it through because I did not take care of them or water them at all. This corner, again, I have to work on cleaning up. That's why I started with the grapevine. Now I'm going to keep on going here. The raspberries and raspberry. I used to have a blackberry in this container. But I think it died out and the raspberries took over. So I know I have 1, 2, 3 containers of raspberry and then the 2 on the other side I just showed you. This is a container with my first blueberry right here still. This blueberry is like 15 years old. First one. And every year I'm supposed to repot it because I know it has to be a root bound by now. But unfortunately last year the raspberries fell in there and took over. So now I have raspberries in my blueberry container. But I'll work on that. My grapevine from last year that was so beautiful that the spotted lanternflies killed. I didn't see anything coming up. But the root is still here. So I was going to dig it up, but I'm going to wait. The only thing is like I couldn't move it last year. And look here, I can move it now. So I'm not sure what that means. But I'm going to wait a while and see if it does anything at all. There's nothing in my old fig tree container. I'm going to move this because this row right here, from here all the way down, this guy is going there. My whole co-frame is going to move to over here. Just like I said, we'll probably get some good days. So I'm starting to get everything done. But slow and steady progress. That's all I can do, slow and steady. And in the meantime, I have to plant also because I don't want to spend the whole time cleaning and rearranging. Then turn around to be like June, July, and I haven't planned my stuff out. So I'm planting out and then rearranging as I go. My grapevine, I bought a new grapevine. This is Candice seedless. So nice sunny area for it for now. Because like I said, my cold frame is going over here. And of course my cold frame loaded down with all the my plants that I'm going to plant. Or I have to plant out. Eggplant, thyme. This is a squash. I'm not sure what this was. I have to find the tag. Beans, snap beans, lavender. These are 2. If you remember the herb challenge, not from last year. This is the 2 guys from the herb. I brought them outside. I'm going to plant them on the container. Okay. We got a 1 pepper. I wanted 1 hot pepper this year. I have my jalapeno and this is Scotch bonnet. I don't know what I was doing. This is 1 Scotch bonnet I wanted. I have it. These are tomatoes I bought online. Of course, I need to stop doing that, but I bought these online when one of those late night info commercial. I got those. See what I do this year. Last year wasn't that great, but I'm gonna try 1 more year. After that, stop. This my sister dropped this off for me. Grew in her house. She just dropped it off, and it's getting big. Look at that. Onions I bought. Thyme again. You know we love thyme. This container I bought, this is melon. This is sugar baby melon. But in there is a dill coming up in this. I said, okay, let the dill grow and then I transplant it out. These are peppers. I bought this online too with that. So this is pepper, eggplant, and tomato. So this little thing is, online again. And over here I bought these. This is okra. Pepper, this is yellow bell. Yeah. Cause my mom, she normally do a lot of pepper, but her peppers didn't make it this year. Only she might have 10 peppers. She had that much. So I just bought these. Plus my peppers, only a few came up also. As long as we have some peppers, we're happy. And of course, eggplant. This is rose up. Yeah, I love this eggplant. I grew some one year, and I planted some seed last year, but nothing came up. So I got these right here, so I'm good. Onions, I bought some onions. I already planted some out. I'm going to plant the rest out. But here's the kicker. This was from inside. Chocho or chayote. What do you want to call it? Chocho. The islands call it chocho. My mama says chocho. Anyway, she had it. And I got, let me plant it out. It's late. But I decided to just plant it anyway and see what happens with it. You know what I mean? I don't expect anything because it's too late in the season. I would have just started indoor. And by now, like, bring it out now for the weather, it would have been enough to be, like, already running a couple of feet to do anything. But I'll just see what it does. Okay. Don't pay attention. These are mulch that was dropped off. I have to move them to a mulch container, but I bought strawberries. And I transplanted them each to individual container. Unfortunately, I messed up. This is garden soil. I didn't look at the bag when I did it. It was just garden soil. I didn't look. I just opened the bag and filled these 3 before I realized. So I just left it. And I said, later on, I will see how they're doing. I will transplant them out. When my reblooming lilac, this is year 2. And I guess I'm going to get some reblooming lilac. Over here against the wall, you know, it doesn't get rain. It doesn't get rain. So you have to water or everything dies. But I haven't planted anything as yet. Snow peas. Next container, snow peas. And my other container of snow peas. I'm stored containers I'm trying to keep. I need to move because that's a good spot. Get all the sun. No water, but I get all the sun. My other garlic. And 6 garlic cloves. But it didn't say when I planted these though. These are November ones I planted. 2, 4. Oh, I got 6 garlic cloves. It says 6. I have 6. This space, I thought, was garlic here too. So I planted 2 onions is in here. I just stuck 2 onions in there, fill up the spot. Snow peas. And of course, empty containers. This is where the 4 o'clock comes up. I already cleaned up most of it, but this is the last one I have to get. When I get this, I will get the last of that. And I've been throwing water over there because if you don't water over there in the corner, it doesn't get water. Fish tank, my nephew's coming to pick up this fish tank, so it's right here where I collect all my water. So once he come and get it, everything should be good. Seeds I need to work on, but one thing at a time. My water collection area. I don't know who left these. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these. Somebody left a bunch of these. That's why I had it in the cold frame. So I guess I use them in the cold frame to put the whatever. My butterfly bush. This is year 2. I had, I think 3 or 4, only one survived this one. It's nice and pretty. Get all the heat against the wall and I water it. But I have a container. I'm going to move it and put a container in the front. I had this protecting my garlic. Remember, I had this protecting my garlic. So we get nice weather. I'm going to dry it up and wrap it up for next year. Nothing in this area. Strawberry. My strawberries from last year, only this one survived. All these died off. I have one in here. And all these are strawberries from last year. And I have strawberries. And we have blossoms. We have blossoms. So I have to do better with this. But, oh, look here. Look here. Gotcha. Snail. Trash can going out tonight. Hopefully it stays in there and hopefully it stays in there and get a new home. And my strawberries are doing good. Look at that. So now I have to work on a strawberry better thing than this was just temporary, you know. So I need to work on that. And that's the strawberries again from last year. Okay, and this is the last of it. And that was 20 pieces, 25 pieces. That's all that survived. This is a new set that came in. Okay. And when I got this tower from the Dollar Tree, my niece told me, oh, you should go check it out, Auntie. I got it. So I have one. I didn't use all of it. There's one floating around it somewhere. I use it for something. So these are all my strawberries. And it's sitting on here. And what I've been doing is every other day I rotate it around. Allergies is getting me. My allergies. Anyway, every other day, every 2 days or so, I rotate it. I'm trying to make a schedule like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Rotate it around so everybody get a chance at the sun. Behind this is my mother's mint. Honestly, I don't know where this came from. It was a little container and now it's this big. So I'll leave it like that. They said, I'm not sure. Let me put this in it because I'm not sure. I don't want anything to play in it. I just realized I was supposed to put something on it before it got this big, but I forgot. So now it's too late. The damage is done. It is too big. There you go. Hopefully that's good. Protect it. I got to this corner. I just store stuff from last year and all my wrappings here. The banana tree died down. And I'm not sure if it survived or not. I didn't want to dig too much because, it was not warm. But this is the first warm weather we've had. Okay, look, we have a little. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that alone for now because they're hot weather plant. Leave it alone. Eventually, when it gets really hot, because it still get cold at night, I'm going to leave it like that. And then eventually I'll take all the mulch off and see what's going on underneath there. Surprise, right? And we're back to the mint. So it's a full circle around the garden. And again, this is my garden update. May 1st garden update. Thank you for your support. See you in the next video. Yours are mine. Take care. Summer is here. Well, not summer, but it's nice and hot. Yeah.